Hey Leo, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All is welcome. All right, my Leos, as you know, before I got on, I meditated on you lovely Leos. All right. So first and foremost, it's very interesting because usually I do Aries before Leo. For some reason, I kept getting called, no, do Leo, do Leo, do Leo. So there could be an important message in this for you. It was like, no, just do Leo. So, like, okay, I'll just do Leo first. Forget it. So there could be some form of significance in this. I definitely received also, like, in the meditation, it was, going towards what you feel is impossible because it is truly possible. So there's something like that. I also received like really to build an abundant like garden. Basically, it is about planting your seeds and nurturing it. So I definitely received that, but then I got something where this planting the seeds. Of course, I got, the card of Seven of Pentacles. So maybe there's something you're really trying to do here, you're trying to reflect on, or trying to plant your seeds and nurture in, whatever that is, okay? Could be a connection, could be something in life in general, could be some form of creative endeavor you have, some form of project, something going on. Okay, now some of you Leos enjoy eating an apple because I got an apple. And then I got cinnamon. So you may enjoy cinnamon apple. You may have had an apple recently. You like apples. And then I got turned into like cinnamon apple candle. So some of you have a cinnamon apple candle. You like that scent. Maybe that's one of your favorite scents as a candle. Okay, so that's what I got in the meditation. If it resonates, fantastic. If not, just dismiss it and let's get into this reading. All right, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a general reading. All synergies can be reversed. I could be talking to a cross watcher. Also, my readings are timeless, so if it's for you, it will find you. All right. Universal God and Spirit guys, please let me be a clear channel for the collective of Leo. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. See what comes out first. What do we have for Leo, please? Universal God and Spirit guys, what do we have for Leo? What do we have for Leo, please? Universal God and Spirit guys, what do we have for Leo? What do you have for Leo, please? Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Forgiveness is big, right? Let's see. What else do we have for my lovely Leos? What else do we have for Leo? Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So there's something here where there could be something that's blocking the flow of love because of some form of resentment you have towards somebody. Maybe you feel like somebody's done you wrong, or if they betrayed you in some way, okay? And you're having a very hard time forgiving this person, especially when it's saying forgiveness. So there's something huge about forgiveness here, because I feel like there's something here that you're here to do, on this planet, on planet Earth, right? And I feel like it has something to do. You have gifts to share I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So there could be something that you're doing, like a creative endeavor or something that has to do with humanitarian work, a project of some sort or something, right? And it's like, okay, there's something here where two big things are important, is to which is easier said than done when it comes to forgiveness, right? It's like, oh gosh, this person did me like this. Like, you go through the stories and like you keep like replaying what may have happened, and it's like it just digs you in a deeper hole because it hurts and you feel betrayed by a specific person. But then again, if you kind of take that and look on the brighter side of life, right? As much as they may have betrayed you, you have to see them where they are at in their life, right? So maybe you see that there's a lot of trauma, a lot of pain that they've held in, right? And it's just a lot of projection usually. So there could be that, and it's something to look at that could help with, you know, taking the steps to forgive somebody, because a lot of people can hold on to trauma and a lot of pain, and they just project onto other people, you know. So if someone may have betrayed you in some way, just, there's something about that forgiveness, and you could have had resentment towards this person, but I feel like it's kind of blocking some form of the flow of love, which is actually going to help you in return to whatever you're doing in life right now. If you're building something, or you're trying to do something on the side, if that's the case, whatever it is, because you have gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. And when you're in your highest vibration, which is love and gratitude and compassion, Leo, you're unstoppable. And I truly feel like you are unstoppable, okay? So there could be also something around your self-esteem, having confidence in what you're doing, confident about, you know, where you're headed, embracing the unknown, trusting and allowing, right? So I'm definitely receiving that. Wow, okay. Now let's do a Moonology Oracle card and see what comes out. What else do we have for Leo? What else do you have for Leo, please? A time to give rather than take. So that could be something around what you're doing, trying to serve other people, maybe in your community of some sort. Maybe you're doing volunteer work. Maybe you're in this place where you are wanting to give rather than, you know, take or whatnot. But this is just a message that is coming through from Spirit Guides, and it's a time to give rather than take. All right, so let's get into this and do the overall energy first and see what comes out. Okay, let's see what we have for my lovely Leos. What's the overall energy for Leo, please? What's the overall energy? What's the overall energy? Ten of Swords, yeah. There's a loss, betrayal. The swords in here is like in the back. You feel betrayed, you feel hurt. You've been, maybe several times you've been stabbed in the back by a specific person, or you're just tired of being stabbed in the back, right? And it's so hard to show compassion sometimes and so much love towards the people that have really betrayed us. But you know what? When you get into that forgiveness, you are the bigger person. You are somebody that's, you know what? That is just where they're at in life, and that's where you have to see it, right? It has nothing to do with you, to be honest, Leo. It has everything to do with that person, right? And it can be vice versa, right? So there's something here where this overall energy, there's loss, there's pain, there's betrayal, where that just has to be released here. So there's something going on with that. Let's go to the past energy. What's the past energy, please? That came out. So we got the Four of Swords. Lots of Swords energy. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign, or you have air in your chart. Okay, very strongly somewhere. But I'm definitely receiving that with the Four of Swords. It's like, all right, I need to heal something. In the past, maybe you took some time for yourself, done some form of healing work. You were like, all right, I have to do something that's going to help me, right? I have to heal this because I've been really hurt. So some of you may have taken some time off specifically, like, okay, I need to take a break. You've done something where it's like, all right, I'm healing something. I'm going to do whatever is going to help me heal, okay? So I'm definitely receiving that. Some of you may have done some form of spiritual practice, spiritual work, something like that as well. I'm also specifically getting, and this may resonate for maybe one or two of you, that maybe you had to go to a funeral in the past as well. So you've gone through a lot here, especially with this being here, and then this is the overall energy, and this is the past energy. Some of you did, and my heart is truly, truly going out to you, okay? Let's go to the current energy. What's the current energy for my lovely Leos? What's the current her energy. King of Pentacles, which is, you know, honestly, you're in this King of Pentacles energy, I feel like. So that's not bad energy. You could be really focused on your day-to-day tasks, okay, what you're doing. It could be, you know, focus on the practical matters of life, work, something like that. So there could be something very practical that you're trying to work on. It could be a business of some sort, okay? Some of you, I'm also receiving, you could be an accountant of some sort. Maybe you've talked with an accountant, something like that, or you're connecting to an accountant. Something going on with that, okay? I feel like you're pretty much in a pretty reliable state. Some of you may have also, maybe you receive some form of like, I'm getting like inheritance and money for some of you. That's for a select few of you with the King of Pentacles. That could be the case. Let's go to the outside energy. What's the outside energy for Leo? Page of Pentacles. Some of you could be connecting to someone younger, okay? For some of you, that's the case, okay? I feel like this person does want to offer you something pretty reliable, okay? If that is the case, I feel like there's something here where it's like, all right, I want to offer you this. It looks solid. It looks definitely reliable, but it is definitely a page. So it's either this person has some things where, you know, they're not really matching your energy, your vibration, or something on the lines of that, or it's just like, it's more like, I don't know why I'm getting, but very hard to trust, okay? I'm also getting something here where, with the outside energy, this is a lot of learning. You may be diving deep into learning some things here. Learning more about yourself, learning more about human nature, how people work and stuff like that as well, okay? Let's go to the challenge. What's the challenge? What's the challenge for my lovely Leos? What's the challenge? Nope, that's not it. What's the challenge? Two of Cups. Okay, so there could be something here where there could be mutual love, okay? Maybe that's why forgiveness is here, where it's like, all right, well, this person may have betrayed you in some way, but the resentment is blocking the flow of love, okay? That could be a challenge, okay? So there could be some form of soulmate connection to people that come together in love. That's the challenge. You can't meet this person eye to eye, heart to heart, soul to soul, because I feel like there is some form of disalignment here. That's what I'm receiving. Something really can't come together until there's forgiveness or something like that as well. All right, let's see. What are you not aware of, Leo? What is Leo not aware of? Page of Wands. I feel like something is, you may be receiving good news soon if you have yet not received good news. So there's something like that going on where I feel like you may be receiving some form of good news, good offer of some sort. I'm also receiving, though, this is around going towards your inspirations. Lighting that fire again. Some of you lost your fire, okay? Is what I receive. And I feel like what's going on is that, okay, it's like really find your fire again. Some of you may have found some form of inspiration that you want to go towards, but the fire in you has got to increase, okay? So having that motivation and whatnot, and I feel like that's what's going on here. Because I do feel like there is something here where your self-esteem kind of got I heard derailed for some reason. I got the word derailed. So it really messed with your self-esteem because of some form of possible betrayal here. And the forgiveness is definitely important, it seems like. Okay. Let's go to the possible outcome. What's the possible outcome for Leo, please? Possible outcome. Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning here. This is beautiful. So we'll see what that's about. All right, I'm going to pull advice after I clarify these cards. All right, let's go to that overall energy. Why the Ten of Swords? Why the Ten of Swords, please? Two of Wands, Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's holding on to something. I feel like there's some form of resentment that you're holding on to, I feel like. And it's time to move forward, get that, try and put that in the past for some of you with the Two of Wands, okay? This is about, you know, having the whole world in your hands, basically. You know, looking into your future. To be honest with you, this is forgiveness in a lot of areas in your life, okay? This is more of like, okay, you've held on to some form of resentment, but I feel like this is you moving forward, right? You're realizing some things for some of you, okay? You may have been feeling backstabbed or betrayed in some way, shape, or form. Now, I'm also feeling this doesn't have to be just specifically with one person. It could be with several people. It could even be with family members, right? Where you're like, gosh, you know what? This person, you know, really hurt me. And then we hold on to that, and then it's hard, and it's blocking the flow of love, which is actually doing you more harm than good, right? So it's really, really hard. I understand. So I feel like what's going on with the overall energy is that you have realized that you are holding on to some form of resentment or something along the lines of that, okay? And I feel like this could be ending and you're going forward, you're looking into your future, taking those risks. Some of you, maybe it's like, hey, I'm going to go on a little vacation here or whatnot. For some reason, I received that, okay? Let's go to the Four of Swords. Why the Four of Swords for the past? Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Hierophant. So I get a lot of contemplation in the past, okay? I feel like the Two of Pentacles, you're like, all right, I'm trying to decide, weigh the pros and cons of something. With the Three of Wands, I feel like you're like in this waiting energy. So there's something you were trying to be patient about, weighing the pros and cons of something, trying to maybe decide like, okay, should I choose this direction? Should I choose that direction for some of you? It could be two job positions of some sort. Maybe you got two job offers, or you know what really speaks to you, right? What is the Hierophant is like your beliefs of some sort. So some of you could have been healing from some form of ending in a marriage, okay, with the Hierophant being here, and then we have the Ten of Swords over here, and then we have the Four of Swords, right? So I feel like what's going on is that for some of you, you had to heal something that came through a marriage of some sort that didn't work out, that ended. Or is this the fact that with the Hierophant, I feel like, okay, you know, I'm going to be patient. The Two of Wands is more of like, I'm asking the universe. Three of Wands is like, all right, receiving, right? So there's something you're healing. You're trying to be patient. Possibly towards yourself. You may have looked and dived deeper into, you know, your own beliefs, your own values, okay? There's something like that going on. This has something to do also with your self-esteem. I just received that as well. So with the Hierophant, I'm getting, some of you could be teachers, healers, guides, gurus of some sort with the Hierophant. Okay, so I feel like there is definitely something around your self-esteem, your confidence in something. Okay, let's go to the King of Pentacles for your current energy. Why the King of Pentacles? The Eight of Wands, the Hierophant, the Chariot. That's really incredible, actually. That's incredible. So I feel like with this being here, Eight of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Chariot, we have two major arcanas in your current energy. This is beautiful. This is having the confidence and the willpower to listen to your own intuition, okay, which is great. You may be gaining that confidence. You may be working on that confidence, maybe on a daily basis for some of you. But I feel like also with the Eight of Wands, it's going fast. Like something's coming in very quickly for you with the Eight of Wands. You could have some form of fast communication. Maybe from a distance, but doesn't have to be from a distance. But I also see with the High Priestess and the Chariot, though, being there, it's like the Chariot is the confidence. That's the solar plexus. That's where our confidence comes from, right? So it's like, all right, there's something you may have been working on. Like I said, there could have been like a practice of some sort or something like that. I mean, maybe you're very confident in what you're doing, what gifts you have to share, right? Maybe you are in that place of giving, right? Rather than trying to take, maybe you've really opened yourself up. Maybe the flow of love is flowing through you, and you're just really in this place of wanting to serve and really give, okay, which is beautiful. It's beautiful. And I feel like whatever you're doing, okay, in the current energy, it's wonderful. I feel like your intuition is getting stronger. You're listening more to your intuition. You're having confidence about believing in yourself for some of you, which is wonderful. Your self-esteem, your confidence, you're gaining that back. That's wonderful. I heard a comeback. This is a comeback. And and I was like, okay, and then the real Leo is coming back. It's a comeback. This is a comeback from a lot of betrayal. Let's go to the Page of Pentacles. Why the Page of Pentacles? The Moon, Page of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. For some reason, I don't feel like you're seeing this, but I feel like you are helping people. Maybe you don't feel like you are for some of you, but I definitely see this because the Moon is like what you don't see. And you're learning. Wow. Okay. This truly came through. You're also learning that in order to, like, I'm getting this, in order to get back, you have learned in order to get back, you have to give. So there's something like that. It's like kind of like the law of attraction, basically. So I feel like you're in this place of learning to really open up, to really give, to serve for some of you. And for some of you, I'm getting somebody has a fear, right? It could be someone you're connecting with too, right? So take it how it resonates. But I'm getting like someone has a fear. And I feel like there's something around this person actually wanting to offer something, and they want a really good give and take with you. But they have a fear around something. They may feel intimidated by you in a sense, maybe because you have totally increased your confidence. Maybe they see that in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they don't. Maybe they can feel it energetically, right? We are all one conscious. We can feel, okay? Some people can get to the depths of actually feeling other people's pain, and they're not even in their present physical presence, okay? So there's something like that. I do feel like, though, that you're really learning to really give. You're in this place of wanting to give. You have like this heart. I feel like, yes, it's a comeback. This Leo that I'm talking to, it's a comeback. And I'm like, all right, let this Leo roar, right? It's like, let this Leo roar. You are coming back into the beautiful confidence that you have, lighting that fire, getting into that fierce energy, determination, right? Wonderful. Let's go to the challenge. Why the Two of Cups? Why the Two of Cups for the challenge? The Empress, Page of Swords, the Lovers, yeah. I'm getting two storylines here. We have two major arcanas out with the challenge. We have the Empress and the Lovers, right? So I'm getting that there's a very deep connection here, a very deep soul connection, and maybe that's why I really hurt you, okay? Maybe there's also the fact that there needs to be forgiveness in order for possibly something to come back together as well. I'm also getting that there's a challenge where there is like no communication, or like really, you guys can't really communicate on the same level in a sense here, okay? I'm also getting though that there's something that is being birthed, right? The challenge is trying to birth something. Some of you, it could be something where you're working online, you're starting an online business. It could be something where you do something with Etsy, you do something, I don't know, let's say like a website, you know, maybe you're having a challenge with a website. It's something like that, okay, for some of you. I mean, some of you this wants to come back together. Let's go to the Page of Wands. Why the Page of Wands for what you're not aware of, Leo? Two more cards. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. This pain, it's got to go out the window. It's just got to go out the window, Leo. It's blocking you. It's blocking you. It could be blocking what you're doing. Okay, so I'm getting, for some of you, this is the answer that you've been needing. Okay, I'm just receiving that because I feel like this is why. Okay, I'm getting all this. This is why I feel that I was like, okay, well, I used to do Aries before Leo, and I'm like, okay, you're telling me to do Leo. You kept saying, no, Leo. There's a big message in Leo here, because one, forgiveness is like, it's important because it's blocking the flow of love, right? So I'm getting this like, okay, you got this gift. You have this gift that helps you and other people. But if you're in this place where you're blocking, there's about working on, it's about working on ending this resentment, ending these third-party situations. There's something like that where it's like, all right, release that, get rid of that resentment, forgive this person. Let's say you forgive this person. I'm not saying you gotta go and have a huge relationship with this person. You've gotta talk to them. You gotta try and work it out and be with this person. No, forgiving somebody, even if they don't apologize, right? It's helping you in the long run. It doesn't mean you have to speak to this person. It doesn't mean you have to speak to anybody that you have to forgive. It's just forgiving. And I'm not saying you have to forget. It's forgiving and just letting that go, letting that person be, loving that person from a distance sometimes. Sometimes you have to do so. But that forgiveness is actually helping you in return. It's also going to help with the flow of love, which is the highest vibration. It's also going to bring in a lot more confidence, which I feel is happening currently, where you're like, oh wow, okay, you know, I'm getting my confidence back. Maybe you're doing some form of practice, spiritual practice. Maybe you're like, hey, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go work out, or I'm going to go do this because this is what makes me feel good. It brings in that confidence for myself. But more than anything, some of you could be just really sitting deep within yourself and like, yeah, I need to work on this. I need to heal this, which is also bringing in more confidence as you continually heal and you release some form of resentment and you forgive. Wow. So there's something like that. Let's go to the possible outcome. What's the possible outcome for the Ace of Pentacles? Seven of Swords, the World, King of Pentacles. There goes that Seven of Pentacles. That's what I was receiving. In the meditation, there was something around like planting those seeds of abundance and watering and nurturing it. And here we go. I got the Seven of Pentacles. And that's what came through in the meditation. So there's something where there is a new beginning with the World card, a new cycle. And I feel like this is, all right, we have the King of Pentacles. I feel like you are kind of actually in that King of Pentacles energy. Some of you have Earth in your chart very strongly somewhere. I'm definitely getting Earth. But I definitely get this confidence. I'm going to nurture and plant this. I'm going to plant my seeds into something. And I feel like you're definitely having that more confidence. But there is a little bit of a deceptive energy. So continually work on that confidence is what I feel like. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull advice. What do we have for Leo, please? What do we have for Leo? Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Yeah. So there's something about releasing the past and moving on. I feel like there's also stepping into your authenticity, having that confidence and nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself. Continue to do so. Stay focused and determined on taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself. Also nurturing what you want to see grow or whatever you want to bring into fruition. There's something like that. Step into your authenticity as well. Stay in your authentic self if you are in that. Okay? And stay focused and determined. Also, really, really give yourself that love, okay? All right. Let's pull a mindful message card and see what comes out. What else do we have for Leo, please? What else do we have for Leo? There it is. Return to the body. When I am caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? My body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. Okay. I truly, truly hope this helped and I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so, so much. One love and namaste. Mwah.